Now, this guy sure does look like he's made of sterner stuff.
Hey, what's up, YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Fansproject Warbot Steel Core. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So here it is. He has some nice artwork there of Steel Core. On this side of the box, you have the same piece of artwork. On the other side, you have some obligatory product shots. On the back of the box, you have some more obligatory product shots. Transform! And you also have this, and you have that, and you have the other, and that's pretty much all there is to this box right here. And inside the box, you get, as usual with Fansproject merchandise, you get your little comic book here, which starts off where the Warbot Defender comic book ended with the "Of You!" and all kinds of other stuff and things, and, you know, all kinds of action-y type stuff going on, and a lot of Varfroom. That's a whole lot of Varfroom. My God. It's too much Varfroom. That's more Varfroom than I can handle. But also you get your instructions as well. And that's pretty much all that is. And you also get this little warning card here, which just has to do with the core, which basically says, when transforming the core, turn the head before flip down. Not after flip down, before flip down. Before flip down. Yes. That's not good grammar. But anyway, moving right along. So here we have Steel Core, and this is not an homage to any specific character. This is Fansproject's first original character. This is theirs. This is not IP infringing. This is their character. And that put a lot of people off at first. A lot of people were just saying, oh, it's not a character I know, so I don't want it. And they're probably kicking themselves right now, because this figure is really, really freaking cool. As you can see, he is just a big armored vehicle of some kind. The only real qualm I have with this alt mode is I wish the wheels were a little bigger. You know, I think it would just look a lot more imposing, a lot more threatening if they had, you know, bigger wheels. But still, very cool looking alt mode. Just has a lot going on. Some nice detail. Some nice paint apps going on here. Just very, very well done. I really like the way this came out. This is just really just too cool. Nice green transparent windshield going on there. He does have some visible head syndrome. It's right there. That's okay. And he does come with this extra transparent weapon piece, which unfortunately doesn't have any official way to store in the vehicle mode. Basically, people have just figured out that if you take this little spiky piece, just kind of wedge it in right here, take the blade, just kind of wedge that in right under this lip right here, that it'll stay. So, hey, why not? Dare I say why not? It works for storage. So, you have that piece right there. We'll just put it to the side for now. But yeah, very cool. Rolls nicely. Little squeaky. Very squeaky. It's okay. It's alright. Everybody needs a little squeak in their life. I want you to hear that noise as you're trying to drift off to sleep tonight. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. Sorry. Forgive me. Anyway, for comparison, here he is with first edition Deluxe Bumblebee from Transformers Prime. You can see it's, you know, a little bigger than a Deluxe. He's basically like a Prid Voyager class size vehicle, basically. But he does do the mass shifting thing. It may be a somewhat small alt mode, but he gets bigger. But yeah, there you have that. And we open up the cockpit here, and inside you have his little friend. In here you have the brains of the operation. Here you have Steel, which is a very cool looking little robot. It's basically kind of the Power Master thing going on here. But it's a very cool little robot. Again, some nice detail going on. The face, you know, has some nice paint going on. Don't know how well that's coming off on camera, but looks really good. Again, some nice details going on. He's just a cool little robot. And his articulation, his head, well, his neck is on a ball joint, and you know, you can pretty much get full range of motion here. You can get very emotive with it. Very cool. The shoulders are on ball joints, but you don't have a lot of movement, and you can do a 360 with them. Not a lot of outward movement. That's about all you get. Does have an elbow joint. Hips are on a ball joint, and you have a pretty good knee joint going on there. So you can actually get this little guy in some good poses. Yeah, just to show you how big he is. For size comparison, here he is with a Legends class Optimus Prime. So you can see just how tiny he is. He's little. He's a little guy. But very, very cool, though. And basically the way this works is he is steel and this is core. So basically this guy he's basically kind of a mech suit for this guy. This guy becomes activated when he links up with them. And I think that's really a neat concept. So we just put him off to the side here. But yeah, very cool alt mode. I do like it. I just think it's just, you know, it just works. It's weird, but it works. And I really, really do like it. So let's get down to transformation. So first thing you're going to do is you just come back here, take these panels and flip them up on either side. You can grab these sections right here, just pull them open like that. You're going to bring these out like that. You're going to come here and just rotate these hips like that. No, wait, you're going to rotate them where it's, wait, there you go. You're going to rotate them so you have them like that. Close that up, take the foot, bring it forward, come in here, flip out the heel spur, and there you have a leg. Second verse, same as the first. Just rotate it, bring it down, close up that kneecap, bring the foot forward, flip out the heel spur, and then you're going to take this section right here and you're going to flip this up. And you can see there's a tab right here. That's going to tab into the slot right here. Just going to bring this up. And on mine, this joint's really tight, so you have to kind of, come on. There we go. There we go. And that'll snap in place right there. On mine, it's really tight. So there you have that. So now we're going to come up here. And all you're going to do up here is just take the arms, split them like that. And then you can rotate these down like that. You're going to take the arm right here, and it's just tabbed in right here on the side. You just want to pull that out like so. Bring the arm down, then take the fist and bring it down. As you can see, he's already holding his weapon, which is cool. Then you do the same thing here. Untab it, bring it down, flip down the hand. You can take these, close them up. And that is it. So here is Core in his robot mode. And very cool. And even with this big gaping hole in his chest, it really doesn't look that bad. And again, lots of good detail going on. Very nicely done. This just looks way too cool. Love those smokestacks just sticking out of his shoulders, those exhaust pipes. Again, it's just very clean. There's no, alt mode junk just hanging off of them in weird places. It's a very clean transformation, and I really, really do like that very much. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint. Again, it's a very good ball joint. You can get very expressive with it, and just very good. Shoulders are on a ball joint, so you have a good range of movement. You also get this outward joint right here. You do get a swivel. You get an elbow joint here with about 90 degrees of movement. You do have kind of an ab crunch, but basically you have to kind of open up the cockpit, and that'll give you an ab crunch dealie going on here, and you also can get some waist rotation. But like I said, unfortunately you do have to kind of open up this cockpit to access that joint. If I can get them closed back up. Close, man! Close! There you go. Where are we? Hips are on a ball joint. You do get a swivel at the upper part of the thigh, and you get very good movement on knees. the feet or on ball joints. You get a lot of good movement, some good pivoting action going on here, and you even get a joint at the toes, which is nice. So you can definitely get him in some very, very good poses. And he's just awesome. Now with core, I mean not core, this is steel, that's core. Now with steel, what you do with him is you just straighten his arms out, and again, like the paper says, before flip it down, you want to rotate his head 180 and then flip it down. And then you're just going to take the two sides of his body here and bring them together like this. And you can see here there are little tabs right here. They'll tab into the slots like that. And then you take his legs and you just fold them up. You see here these tabs right there will tab into the slot right there. And just do the same thing on the other side. And there you have him in his core mode right there. Then you just take him and plug him in. And now the correlation is complete. And you have steel core looking all awesome, as only steel core can do. And again, that looks amazing. I mean, this is just a really, really cool figure. Now let's take a look at his weapon. As you can see, when he's in his alt mode, his weapon is all folded up. Basically, what you're going to do to get this thing fully deployed is you're going to bring it up on this joint like that, then bring this section down, and then flip this section out. And there you basically have a nice blaster that looks like, you know, it gives the illusion of it being integrated right into his arm, which is cool. So you got his blaster going on right there. Or you have the option of bringing this up, folding that back up, and you can take this transparent green piece right here. As you can see, there's little notches and grooves that are cut right for it. And you just take it, plug it in there, and you basically have a spiky knife thing of murder death. And that looks cool, you know. Hey, I like it. The instructions say you can leave this part like flipped down like that, so I guess maybe it's a matter of personal preference, because I've seen it flip down like that, and I've seen it, you know, left up in this configuration. So basically, I think it's just pretty much up to you how you want to display it. But again, looks really cool. I love it. And you can open up these little shoulder panels here, and he has missile shoulders. He has tons of missiles in his shoulders. That's just awesome. He's just... oh man, this figure is really, really cool. Getting closer on the head sculpt. Nice head sculpt. Really nice. Great paint apps. You know, Fansproject, they know what they're doing. That's all I can say is Fansproject knows what they're doing. They just make awesome, awesome looking figures. Now for comparison, here he is with Voyager Megatron, just so you can get a mainline comparison going on here. And you can see he is basically Voyager sized. So, a very good size. And here he is with his buddy, the Warbot Defender, aka not Springer. And you can see he is quite taller than Springer. But yeah, final verdict on this figure. 2 thumbs up. I mean, this figure is just amazing. Fansproject, just, they knocked it out of the park yet again. I can't say enough about Fansproject. You know, I have yet to be disappointed with a single thing that they have released. I love everything that they have put out. They know what they're doing, and they do it so well, and this is no exception. I do know that the initial run of 800 figures has been sold out. They're gone. And I will say this, I know a lot of other reviewers have said it, if you want this guy, don't pay the crazy eBay prices. I've seen this guy going for like $200 on eBay or even more. Don't pay the crazy eBay prices. Fansproject did say they will release more. So they sold out of their initial run of 800, but they are going to release more, so don't don't go the eBay route. Don't. Just, that's all I can say. don't. Be patient. You will be able to. You will get your opportunity to own this guy, and I think you should. I definitely, highly recommend this figure. He is simply amazing. Definitely, if you can get your hands on this guy, do so, because he is just simply awesome. So I think that is pretty much all there is to say. So there is Defense Project's Warbot Steel Core, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, bomb in your face! You're no match for us, Steel Core! Prepare to be ripped apart! Oh yeah? Well, say hello to my little friend! Bring it on! He's a little guy, isn't he? He looks a little light on the electrons. Electrons! I came as soon as I heard. I'm here to... help? Well, I can see that you've got this all under control, so I guess I'm just gonna head back to base. So I'll see you later. I guess you don't need me. Okay.